Alright, so for this one, it's going to be similar to the last one, but what we're going to do is we're going to come down from this point to get to here. Now remember, we're using a ratio, so this is 3 parts, and this is 2 parts. So there's 5 parts total, so this is 2/5, and this was 3/5. Alright, now I'm going to come up with a change in x. So the x's, okay, so we're going to take x2 minus x1. So what I'm going to do here is take x2 is 3 minus 6. Okay, we're not taking absolute value. Alright, so it's 3 minus 6, so we get -3 for that. For the y's, okay, we're going to take 10, so it'll be y2 minus y1. So it's going to be 10 minus 4, it's 4 minus 10. And that gives us -6. Okay, so those changes are the same. Now what we need to do here is come up with a percentage or the ratio. So what we'll do is take the -3 times the 2/5. So our x is going to take -3 times the 2/5. So we end up with -6/5 as our change. And then the y's would be, you take the -6, multiply it times 2/5. Now again, it's 2/5 because we're coming from this point to this point this time. So we end up with -12/5. I'm going to go ahead and convert both these to decimals. So we end up with 6 divided by 5. So we end up with -1.2 for the change in x. And then we end up with -2.4 for the change in y. Okay, and so now what we'll do is combine that with our x and y from here, and that will give us an ordered pair here. Alright, so for 6 minus 1.2, and then we'll have 10 minus 2.4 here. Okay, and so what we end up with is 6 minus 1.2 gives us 4.8. And then 10 minus 2.4 gives us 7.6. Now, if we compare this to the answer we came up with on the first video, we should end up with the same point. So we end up with 4.8 and 7.6 coming from here, and then we end up with the same thing here.